Warzone, where the battle isn't just against other players but reality itself. Ever been lasered through a wall 300 meters away by a dude named 𝗖𝗱𝗙𝗙 for days? Yeah, me too. Welcome to the club. No jacket, just pain. Today we're going to deep dive into Warzone's cheater situation. And not just to cry about it, we're going to expose how busted it has become, where Activision's priorities really are, and more importantly, what they can do to actually fix it. Spoiler alert, step one, maybe, just maybe, taking cheaters more seriously rather than adding bunny hopping hot cosmetics and anime tracer packs. Let's not sugarcoat this. The cheating situation is industrial strength. We're not talking about occasional dude with suspicious aim. We're talking about blatant, full-on aimbot third-party hardware like Chronosen giving recoil control NASA would be jealous of. And oh yeah, those unlock tools that give instant access to every weapon camo, skin, and blueprint, even the ones that haven't dropped yet. I mean, I remember back in the Warzone 2 days where we'd see a skin that wasn't even meant to be releasing for like 2-3 months time, but cheaters were just using them. Cheaters are so common now, players have started second guessing their own gameplay. Did I just get outplayed, or did that guy just use 17 macros and aimbotted me through Snapchat? Like, come on, why is this even happening? And the worst part, there's no fear, there's no consequences for the actual cheaters. I see TikToks and Twitter clips all the time about people bragging how they've been banned and how they can make an account within 20 minutes, they've got everything unlocked again, and then just cheating again on the same PC console. It's just a joke. Activision's response? A vague ban every couple of months. Like how they've banned a couple of thousand accounts over the week. Cool, that's not helping anything. And most of the bans, the low-level throwaway accounts that literally cost nothing to make. Meanwhile, actual ranked play and tournaments, cheaters are just chilling. At the date of filming this is the 23rd of June 2025. Call of Duty have just hosted the largest qualifications for World Series of Warzone. $1 million on the line at the LAN event at the end. Well, usually a LAN event. And it's been an open qualifications for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I have not played it, but the amount of people that I have seen over streams, Twitter, and just and DMs as well, talk about how many times they've been cheated on. It's an absolute joke. You have content creators, you have competitors, and you have people that are trying to come through the ranks to try and get themselves to a point where they can play consistent, high-level Call of Duty and try and make something through Call of Duty. Are just being cheated on 24/7. Legit players are losing out on income because there's actual cheaters in the game. It's so bad that any good player gets accused of cheating as well. Not all the time, but a lot of the time. I've been accused of cheating a few times, and I'm sure loads of people that are watching this video have also been accused. Accusations are flying faster than bullets, and that's where the paranoia sets in. The community starts to rot from the inside, trust dies, competitiveness dies, and all that's left is cracked movement and cracked software. So, why isn't Activision doing any more? Well, simple. Cheaters don't hurt their bottom line. Well, yeah, anyway. Let's be honest, cheaters still spend money. They buy bundles, they flex operator skins while spinning around in circles getting 98 kills. They're paying customers even if they're also digital war criminals. The harsh truth is the anti-cheat doesn't sell. Well, right now it doesn't, but it will do. But anime skins and crossover bundles do. So that's where Activision's budgets goes. Should we build a stronger detection system? Nah. Let's just build another tracer pack. And if you think I'm joking, it's just how development time is spent so much more in store content versus core systems. Like, the game would go down, the servers would go down, but guess what? The one thing that works still is stores. The stores, you could buy bundles, you could buy any bundle you want. You know, you might not be able to load into a game and your game may be crashing in the menus, or cheaters may have just killed you. But guess what? I can still add COD points. We get weekly skins, but gotta get consistent cheating enforcement. Warzone has literally become like a live service dress-up shooter that they also want to keep the player count looking healthy. A ban wave of wipes of 10,000 accounts overnight, that's a PR nightmare for shareholders. So instead, they let infections fester. They let the infection fester. As long as the numbers look good, the money keeps flowing. You used to be able to spot a cheater a mile away, snapping 180s, never missing. And, you know, you still get that. You know, you still get the odd cheater flying around the map like Superman on Adderall. But they now have also become a lot more subtle, smarter to an extent. They toggle mid-match, miss a few shots on purpose, use silent aim. They're in ranked, they're in tournaments, they're everywhere. And also, on console, don't get me started. Cronus Zen and similar similar devices are everywhere. They don't look like cheats. They're external, hard to detect, and give console players like aim assist levels that are practically playing the game for them. Now, we all know that aim assist right now is still kind of OP, and it definitely does need to be tuned a little bit. And I do still feel sorry for the mouse and keyboard users out there. They're constantly getting aim assisted on. But Cronus Zen is like a next level of it. And since there's no transparency leaderboard vetting or stat validation system, these guys just end up on top, literally influencing the meta, ruining rank, discouraging honest players from even trying. It's like running a marathon while everybody else just shows up with an e-back and a Red Bull sponsorship. It's just crazy. So, how can Activision fix this? How do they stop? Well, you can't stop 100% of all cheaters. No online game can. But you can make cheating painful, expensive, unrewarding, embarrassing. You can make it so hard for people to cheat consistently, so then they'll just stop over time. So here's how Activision what they should have done 4 years ago. Real kernel level anti-cheat with rapid updates. Ricochet's cute, but it's slow, it's inconsistent, and reactive. We need active scanning in-game, and a system that adapts as fast as the cheat devs do. Look at Valorant's Vanguard. It's aggressive, it works. Now, yes, it has been compromised from time to time, but generally speaking, the players are happy. They don't complain about cheaters all the time. You shouldn't be able to go on a game and worry about the fact that your game's going to be ruined by cheaters. Yes, the odd one's going to slip through it every now and then, but it shouldn't be all the time. Full hardware fingerprinting plus HWID enforcement. Ban their machine, all of it, not just the account. Yes, sometimes there's workarounds through HWID bans, but again, it can make it more expensive for the cheaters. If you make it difficult for people to cheat on your game, naturally, they just won't do it. But real bans backed by actual security teams, that's a war many won't bother climbing again. A machine learning player pattern detection. You know what can spot a cheater better than any mod? A computer trained to detect inhuman playstyles. Insane flicks, no recoil, perfect wall pre-aims. This can be automated, tracked, flagged instantly, not only just through user input. It shouldn't always just be user input. Now, we will talk about that a little bit later on, but ban the Cronus Zen input, like, you know, and any sort of like input USB. It, like, stop treating it like it's a gray area, make it a bannable offense. It's an absolute joke. You know, games like Apex, Destiny, Fortnite, they're cracking down on like Cronus Zens and everything like that, and you know, back in the day, for people that don't know, they were used to change, like, if you were maybe playing on PlayStation, you could use an Xbox controller. So that's why there has been such a grey area for so long. But in reality, you can also put scripts on it, and it's cheating. Bottom line, it's cheating. It should just go. It should just go. Ranked integrity teams and community reporting tools have a dedicated ranked integrity unit for real. Like, let people who have got decent trust scores submit demos of like what's happening, and the teams can ban them like there and then. Evidence, like, with context, right? Public transparency reports, weekly or monthly, tell us how many cheaters were banned and what methods they were detected by and how the system is evolving. It builds trust. So let's just say that, you know, a couple of thousand people this week were banned for user import. Great, tell us that. The community want to know. The community want to know what they're doing right. It's great. Transparency is key. And also, lastly, and this is a really big one for me, and a lot of people, reward legit players. Start giving, like, top legit players, and it doesn't even need to be top legit players. It could just be any legit player that plays your game for a prolonged period of time. Reward them. Exclusive skins for having clean accounts that has never ever been banned before. You've never had a chat ban or anything like that. Reward those people. Reward them. The people that are playing your game, keeping your game alive during these quiet periods. Reward those people that are constantly playing your game. At the end of the day, I love Warzone. And when the game is working, it's still amazing. I love the game. When there are no cheaters, it's great. I have so much fun. And it could be the premier battle royale. It's not just the gameplay, the gun feel, the pacing. When it works, it's beautiful. But cheating is the rot of the foundation. And if Activision doesn't start finding solutions and taking it seriously, the whole thing could collapse under its own weight. And that's what I'm scared about the most. Warzone is great. Everybody loves that. That's playing it, loves it. And I want to see Warzone flourish. I want it to be DBR. I want it to take over the world by storm again. Back in the lockdown days, it was great. Let me know what you comment. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Have you run into many cheaters recently? Do you think Activision will ever clean house? Or is it the same old rinse and repeat, respawn, rage quit? Either way, thanks for watching. Drop a like. Sub if you're new around here. And please have a great time. Peace.